weren't expecting to see me so soon, were you? Nip, 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 nip. When I said I was back, I meant it. Plus, I kind of feel like I have to spoil you today, at least, you know, because I was kind of gone a little bit. But anyways, let's get to the point, all right? Because this is probably going to be somewhat of a rant video. I have nothing scripted, but this video has been on my mind for a long time, and I needs to talk about it. Let's talk about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Let's talk about it. The elephant in the room, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I feel like I'm one of the last few, or I was one of the last few, I guess I still am. I'm not dropping Xenoverse, don't worry, it's not where I'm going with this video. Spoiler alert, not dropping the game completely, but I had to take a break. I feel like I am like one of the last few pillars of the Xenoverse community, holding it up. Like, no, I know a lot of people play. I'm not saying I'm like, oh, there's like 3 motherfuckers in the lobby and I'm one of them. No, I'm saying of like bigger content creators, no disrespect to little ones, but I was like one of the last few people still playing the game. Like, none of my homies, even Dino, he's probably still gonna play sometimes, but like we had our video and like he was just done with that shit after that video. He was just like, man, fuck this game. And I didn't blame him. And I know you guys are gonna meme say, oh, he's just saying that because he lost. No, because I feel him. I understand. Look. I love Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and that's part of the reason why I think I stuck around for so long, and I've been sticking around for so long, because it's fun. It's a really damn good game, and I think that's what makes it so frustrating when I can just sit back and it's almost like from the outside looking in, I can see how much potential this game has. Like, it has all the foundations of a great Dragon Ball game, but its various miscellaneous shortcomings hold it down immensely. And the fixes for these various issues, they're not easy. I'm not going to say it's easy to do, because you will never know the stresses and the difficulties of a game dev from their perspective, all right? Don't ever pretend you do, because you don't know. It's easy to just jump on the, you know, F-dims, F-banding, blah, 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 blah. It's easy to jump on that bandwagon, all right? But you don't know, because I've been in that position, you know what I mean? I've been on the other end, obviously not Bandai Namco specifically. I never worked for them, but I've worked for a AAA video game development company, blah, 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 and I've been on both sides. I've been on the testing side. I've been on the development side. Like, I've seen it all, you know what I mean? And I know how difficult things can be, especially, like, I couldn't imagine, like, Xenoverse has been out for what? Over 2 years now, for them to try to fix things. By the way, this is a rant. Like, I'm gonna be all over the place in this video, so don't expect, like, I don't have a script. This isn't gonna be like, oh, I have index cards and I know I'm gonna go to this point and then this point. No, we're just talking about Xenoverse and where I'm at with this freaking game and why I really kind of disappeared for a little bit. But the game's been out for like 2 years, you know what I mean? It's not easy for them to just like, oh, we need to have a massive overhaul on the netcode, which is literally what is keeping the game like all together. It's like you're really playing with fire at that point, because it's a very scary thing for them to try to fix the netcode, and I do not blame them. And that's kind of why I've had so much patience. Like, I've been so patient with them. I feel like I've always been like kind of the good cop about shit. But when you come out with a statement where you are literally saying we are going to make changes to fix the netcode, and then it doesn't, visually, I'm not saying they didn't do anything, I'm not going to disrespect them like that, but it visually does not seem like anything netcode wise has changed, or it just didn't work. All right, maybe they tried, they gave it an earnest effort, and it didn't do anything. What it seems like they did for this netcode fix that they did, that they were supposed to have already done by now, what it visually seems like is they fixed these, they patched these moves, i.e. made them connect better, to almost mask the fact that the netcode hasn't been changed at all, and we're supposed to be stupid. We're supposed to just believe, like, oh, the netcode's fixed. Look, this attack lands now. That's a netcode fix. No, you altered that specific attack. You didn't alter the netcode. I'm not saying they didn't alter the netcode, but I'm just saying that it doesn't visually feel like a netcode fix. All right, and the reason why I personally just stopped playing Xenoverse for a bit, again, I just took a break. I just had to stop, because I just got to a point where I didn't want to burn myself out completely on the game. I got to a point where even when I was winning matches in Xenoverse, which I regularly do, I wasn't happy. Like, I actually have footage of me playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse because I was trying to make a video, and like halfway through I just like stopped. I was like, man, I don't want to do it. I know my energy isn't there because I'm not having fun with the game because of all I'm spending more time like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Instead of just being happy that I'm beating somebody ass. And plus, I do think there's some collateral damage with the fact that most of my friends that I played this game with have kind of like disappeared, you know, from Xenoverse. Like they're done with this game. They're not trying to play this game, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Like, I was almost in that position. Like, I feel you. Like, I was trying to re-spark my love for the game, for Xenoverse, by making the new legendary box of battles, and I've still only done one episode of season 2, and that's not because I'm like holding out on you guys. The truth is, I wanted to have various other YouTubers participate in the legendary box of battles with me, other than Dino, because one, Dino's pretty much like he's gonna come back at some point. He's gonna like randomly play. I'm not trying to speak for him, but like he reached a moment where he was just like, all right, I'm done with this. All right, I need to take a break from this game. Like, screw it. I felt him. I understood. But even despite that, even if he still played regularly, I wanted like the whole concept of legendary box battle season 2. I wanted to have other YouTubers participate with me. But it's a damn shame that I can't play with a bunch of different YouTubers because the state of the netcode prevents me from playing with somebody who doesn't live a state away from me without us having connection issues. That's a shame. That's a shame. I can't play a video game with somebody in 2018 because they don't live a state or two away from me. People in the United States of America who live on the other side of the country have subpar connections with me. We are in the same country and we can't play? Huh? For real? Both got optimal connections and we can't play with each other. I mean, we could, but we're gonna have to deal with a slightly downgraded, annoying, kinda, there's a lot of issues in this game, but we gotta kinda deal with it. Like, oh, that was weird. Oh, the connection. Oh, this combo dropped here, but I guess we're just in different states. Ha 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 ha. It's not. God forbid I want to play with somebody in a different country. All my UK Xenoverse YouTubers, like, there's so many people that I wish I could just game with, and I could, but we're gonna have to just deal with horrible connection. Like, why? Why? All I've wanted for Dragon Ball Xenoverse is to be a great game. I've sat right next to the producer of this entire video game franchise series thing, okay? I've spent nights and hours, so much time just sitting in front of my computer, collecting community feedback, writing how this game could be fixed, typing up these long ass documents, like trying to make this game as great as it could possibly be. Because I don't want to waste the position that I'm in, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of YouTubers, you know, they might, and I'm not, you know, I'm not thinking of anyone specifically, but like, think of any game community. Like, you don't always get the chance to sit up there and talk to the producer of the game that your audience follows you for. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of you guys out there found me because I was playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse, right? So I almost felt like an innate responsibility to try to help with the game. But it just feels like a lot of empty promises, you know what I mean? Like, don't tell me what you're gonna don't tell me what you're gonna do anymore, because I don't want to get excited anymore, man. Just do it. If you're gonna fix it, just say, hey, we fixed it. You wanna know how you can test it? Select the Saiyan and press square. Tell me if the square combo works for that Saiyan. Because from day one of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Saiyans, the most popular race in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, using the most basic combo string, which is literally the square button over and over and over again, that combo has dropped from day one. Think about that. The most popular race using the most generic combo can't keep their opponent in their combo because the connection or the net code is shit. But I want this game to be good. I love Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back because I do love the game, and I'm in a position that a lot of other people are in, where you love the game so much that you just put up with the crap, you know? Like, I'll just have every video I have. I don't think there's not one video that I've had where there isn't at least one moment in that video where I'm like, oh, that was weird, or what the hell was that, or insert what the there. You get the point, man. So I needed to get that off my chest, man. I want to come back. I'm gonna come back to Xenoverse, but I just want to explain why, like, that was part of the reason for my hiatus in general, because, like, I would literally record a Xenoverse video. I wrote out a schedule where Xenoverse is on that schedule like 3 times a week, and I would try to record Xenoverse, not like my energy in the video, and then after that happened a few times, I come to the conclusion that the energy in the video is determined by the fact that I'm not enjoying myself while I'm playing the game anymore, because I'm burning myself out trying my best to enjoy something that is just not working right. It's hard to go from competitive ass fights in Dragon Ball FighterZ where things are just close and it's determined by your skill, to Xenoverse where it's determined by your connection that day. But I love Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I want it to be great. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. I think I got most of that off my chest. My hair crazy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Comment your favorite part. Favorite part, it was a rant. It was a rant. Good to talk though. Good to talk. Let me know your thoughts on everything that I said down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. With that, I just have 2 more words to say.